Hello, everybody of ESCplus, to all our viewers. I'm here together with Pam Rabbit, who is in the Czech national final with the song Ghosting.
Hello.
First of all, Pam, how are you? The most important thing.
I'm good actually. I'm having a studio session right now, so that's why I'm like in a locker room.
Well, I'm in a stock room, so
Great.
we're
We're
both
matching
working.
energies right now. Yes, I'm doing pretty good. I'm working on an album, so I'm working, but it's a good work, it makes me happy.
Okay, and how is the new album progressing? Are you doing well? Is it going the right way?
Yeah, it is going. I'm pretty happy, Actually, Ghosting will be part of the album also. I have this like little master plan and people will understand what I meant with everything after I release the album.
Okay.
But I think it's going, I don't know if it's gonna be released before summer or maybe on winter. I'm like, you never know. When you have many songs, things can get wrong really fast because you have to work with more people and wait for other and stuff. So we'll see.
And have you written all the songs on the album yourself, or were there collaborations?
Well, when it comes to lyrics and top lines, that's always written by me. And when it comes to music, it's like two ways. I like to produce myself, so I usually like produce like a demo beat and a demo song, and then I bring it to a friend, or like I have like three people I work with, and we finish the song. Or sometimes, like it was with Ghosting, I just meet up with my friend and we write it together, in the studio.
Okay, great to hear. Great that it is so personal to you, your music. Could have been different. Some artists do not write their music themselves, so it's really cool that you do that as well. Really nice. And that you're producing it yourself. It's really great. Talk about the album. You already mentioned the name of your song, which is in the Czech national final. It's called Ghosting. What is the song really about?
Well, it's really like I love movies, especially fantasy movies. So usually I approach my music as like little scenarios, like little movies, and that's why even the music videos are usually like a little movie or something. I just wanted to like take this feeling of like feeling lonely, sometimes when you like sit at home, you're really lonely, or maybe you have friends and all that, but you just somehow you feel lonely inside for some reason. It's like your inner saboteur in your head. And I wanted to capture that, feeling, but I wanted to make it fun. And so I made a song about this guy who is just living at home and there's a ghost. And basically they both are so lonely that wait, is everything okay? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
There was a little glitch. But, yeah.
And they both are so lonely that they decide to be friends,
Okay, that's great to hear, because like I was thinking also about the topic of ghosting these days. They also use it for people who are, for example, dating, and then all of a sudden all contact is gone.
Yeah. Well, that's the wordplay, I wanted to, that's exactly what I did. I was like, oh, it's a go. And my friend was like, what's it going to be called? And I'm like, ghosting, my man. That's gonna be funny, It's like if you read it, you're gonna be like, oh, it's a song about like somebody ghosting me on a Instagram stuff. But the truth is, like, there's a ghost in my home, literally. There's ghosting going on here.
There's a little wordplay, really. Yes. Oh, okay, great to hear. Of course. When what made you decide to enter the Czech national final?
Well, I don't think it's a secret. It's my third time trying to represent Czech, and that is what it is. I really want to represent my country. I finally, like, I think found my sound, because when I was trying at like 2019, I believe, I was still discovering myself, as an artist. And I feel right now I'm like, oh, okay, I know what I want. That's why I'm doing album, because I'm like, I feel like I'm already ready to album to do like this piece of work. And I was like, I love this song. Let's just try, because the song isn't classic Eurovision song.
No.
I believe that with good staging and stuff, it could be really good because we saw a lot of songs that weren't Eurovision songs, and they just blew up on Eurovision stage because of maybe the fact that they were very different than other songs.
And imagine that you make it onto the Eurovision stage in May. What do you want people to get from your performance, from you being there in Eurovision?
Well, I just want them, I want what I do when I watch Eurovision, that I like stages and stuff that I love. I'd be like, okay, I want okay. That's what I want them to dance with me. I want them to be happy. I want them to notice Czech Republic and be proud, of Czech Republic. I want especially Czech people to be proud of presenting us. That makes me happy, because if I would go to Eurovision, I want to make an extended version of the song. I want a bridge there and another chorus, and I want to like showcase, because Eurovision loves big vocals, right? Like we need this, like, my right, right? So I want to add that to the end, to make it much bigger than what it is right now. And I want 4 dancers. I want 4 8 dancing with me.
Okay, cool. Imagine worst case scenario, you do not make it onto the Eurovision stage in May. What did you learn from your journey in, like, this is the 3rd time you compete in the national final of the Czech Republic? What did you learn up to now?
What I learned, first of all, was that this was my first year when I'm competing with a song that is like 100% Pam Rabbit, My experience is very different from the years before and before, because I feel like I'm fully in it, So what it taught me is like, I am doing the right thing. This is the path that I'm supposed to be taking. I'm supposed to be true to myself 100% of the time, because then I don't feel bad when I'm sending people, yo, vote for me, please. I don't feel bad because I believe it's good, because it's from my heart. So I really, anything I put out now, I just wanted to be 100% sure to myself, because I did something that I'd be like, yeah, this is good for Eurovision. Let's put this here and that and that. But I know myself, and I'm very like, if it's not true to myself, I'm just sad, So that's a lot that it made me sure that like, okay, you're doing the right thing. And also, I haven't had dancers on my stage, like never. It was my first time. I used to dance for 11 years, but then I kind of stopped because I just fully committed to music. And I was like, this was so cool. Like, so from now on, I need dancers on my concerts too. Like, it's happening now on, guys.
But I think it's a great inspiration for people to hear that really, when you know yourself and when you know what you want to do, that you cannot be greatly disappointed anymore because you stay true to yourself. I think that's very inspirational to hear. Good for you. Maybe I should have asked you like one of the first questions, but where does the name Pam Rabbit come from? Is it your actual name, or is it your stage name, or?
Well, my actual name, because my family is Armenian, so my actual name is Pamela Narimanyan. Narimanyan, read it. And so Pamela is my, real name. And Rabbit comes from, because I had Rabbit for like 9 years now, and I'm like obsessed with animals, especially with like little animals like bunnies, hamsters, I just love their little and my friends started to call me Rabbit, just because I was hanging out with the rabbit all the time. So I needed a stage name, and I was like, Pam Rabbit. It sounds cool. It's like, Jessica Rabbit or something like that. And it sounds cool,
And I also like that there is like a little bit of a discrepancy between your stage name, which is very sweet, and then when you're on stage, with the dark hair, dark suit. Yeah, it's really cool. I think like the difference between the both makes the act really nice as well. Yeah, I think that we can conclude this this interview. Is there anything, Pam Rabbit, that you want to tell the viewers of this interview that we maybe missed during what we already talked about?
Well, I just want to, you know what? I actually never said this to anybody, but I was like, because I'm an artist that I really like to like do my stuff. I like to do my music videos and stuff like that. So I just want to say, if you're a new artist that is like, you know, trying to find your sound, who you are, the best thing you can do is kind of stop listening to other people, you know, even if they mean well. You need to sit down by yourself and, you know, write it down. That's what I did. I just put a paper. I was like, visually, who inspires me, you know, and I put Ozzy Osbourne, I put AC/DC, you know, I put, and like these, you know, even the movies, write it down, write music genres that you like. And when you're starting to learn about yourself, pick a little bit from these icons, you know,
Mhm.
and together really make like a PowerPoint presentation of you as an artist. And then talk to other people, you know,
Yeah.
but don't let other people choose who you're supposed to be, because you're, and I think this comes to even people who don't do music, you know,
Mhm.
just be your, even if you need PowerPoint presentation for yourself as a
Mhm.
person, do it, because you have to know who you are. You have to look at yourself from like another point of view, and it will help you so much to be sure
Mhm.
about your confidence. And don't judge other people, because that's just noise, you know. Don't think about other people. Don't wish bad stuff to other people,
Mhm.
because you know, you will universe will bring it back to you. So be nice person, and nice things are going to happen to you.
That's a great thing to conclude with, Pam. Really, thank you for that, because I think a lot of people can gain a lot from that last part of this interview. Really great. I'm going to wish you the best of luck in the Czech national final, and hopefully we see each other again somewhere in Eurovision land.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank
this interview.
you. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.